Daddy, this is how you figure out if that girl's a gold digger or not.
Do not date broke guys. Do not date guys that have no money.
What do you think is the one thing men deserve admiration for?
For providing us with money.
Welcome back, beautiful people. Today on Wild World Footage, we're looking at the biggest problem in modern dating, which is gold diggers. This is truly an eye-opening episode, and if you don't believe me, just watch.
Okay, so I just got into my car after going on a date, right? And let me just tell you something. I don't know what the deal is with like men now, but I had told him prior that I will be having pre and post date expenses, and is that okay, and are you going to cover them? And I don't know if he wasn't listening or like what the deal was or whatever.
Daddy, chill.
But when I handed him the white envelope, he looked shocked, and then he opened it and it's receipts. Hello, pre post date expenses. Hello, like what kind of females do you be dating? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so I handed it to him and he literally looked shocked at me and said, I can't cover this. It was $478 for pre and post date expenses. You asked me on a date, and mind you, we really didn't even have that good a conversation because he was on his phone the whole time, and I have a very strict no phone policy on dates. Hello, you're here to pay attention to me. Look at all the effort that I had to put into going on this date, and now you have a problem with pre and post date expenses? Are you f***ing kidding?
This is a new trend that women are asking men to pay for their pre and post date expenses. Now fellas, would you ever pay a woman that you've never met before to get her nails done, her hair done, before you even meet her?
Daddy, this is how you figure out if that girl's a gold digger or not. Yeah, we need to know. A woman that has an education background or can provide for herself, she's achieved things in her life, she wouldn't be compatible with a man who maybe doesn't have a job or can't provide in some way. So that type of woman, it makes sense that she would either want to be with someone that is on her level or higher. That's not a gold digger.
You sure about that?
An actual gold digger is one that she wants you to pretty much save her. She hasn't achieved anything, she has no education background, no family values, so she's pretty much not bringing anything to the table except for the physical aspect of the relationship.
The difference is some women can be bought and some women can't be bought.
I blame gangster rap.
Because it's natural, Daddy, for all women to want a good life. They want someone that could be a partner to help them provide for their family and kids and brings value to the relationship as well. So pay attention, Daddy. Are you saving this girl from the hard burdens of her own life?
Does a part of you feel like, well, she'll stay with me because I'm fixing her? And a part of me feels like it feels good to feel needed.
Because remember, Daddy, women are not attracted to men that give them things that they have not earned. So make sure she earns it, and not just like in, that sexy way.
For those of you who actually listened and not just watched her, do you guys agree with what she said? With what do you agree with and what do you disagree with? Let us know in the comment section.
How much should he be making a year?
300,000 a year.
Who said that?
Minimum.
I'd probably bring it up to 5.
Oh, 500,000. Oh, 500,000 a year. Wow, dude, easy, dude. Is money really important to your sister?
I'm a high maintenance girl, but I can take care of it.
Would you take care of the bill once in a while, or is that a problem?
Yeah, once in a while. For like your birthday dinner or something, maybe.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
You know, first it was a guy needs to make 6 figures. Now goes to 300,000 and in some cases $500,000 a year. Like, where are they getting these numbers and where are they finding these extremely rich men to date?
It's all my money. You think that barbershop money got it? Go get my money. Put your hands on me. Go get my money. Go get. She don't put her hands on me. Chill out. Okay. Listen.
I don't care about
Everybody
it.
gonna see this.
I don't care. Get my money back because you're
Everybody gonna see this.
disrespectful.
All right, bro.
You will be laughing the way you will be off. Get my money back. He's not staying here. You're not staying here. Keep the keys because I will get a lawyer. I will get a lawyer. You did not get my signature on this house.
Where we gonna stay?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
You figure it out. I'm staying here.
You're not staying
Get
here.
your lawyer.
If you stay here, it's over.
I already signed it already. It's over.
If you stay here, it's over. If you stay here,
It's
it's
over.
over.
Get the lawyer. I'm staying here. I'm staying here. Get the lawyer. Call the lawyer. Whatever you gotta do. I signed the paperwork. Your money is just as good as my money. My money is as good as your money. You already know already. That was her client.
It's all my money. You ain't put nothing into it. You think that barbershop?
So she was perfectly fine with her husband using all of his hard-earned money to buy the house. But the second he used her money, all of a sudden she wants her money back, she wants a divorce, and they're getting a lawyer involved.
Coming from the girl who legitimately, I'm not joking, I have asked the last 3 dudes I've dated for their bank account info on the first date.
Like the login?
Yeah. I'm actually going to pull up this text. Okay, this guy I met like last month and he's younger. So, but this is how much he has in his account. He's 27 and has that much in his account. Yes, I screenshotted it and sent it to myself.
Modern dating is so ruined that gold diggers think it's a flex to ask men how much money they make, especially on a first date.
What do you think is the one thing men deserve admiration for?
For providing us with money.
Just that? But that's like a sugar daddy.
No, I'm just kidding. I like your dog though.
Sugar daddy? Okay, what? He's a sugar daddy. Wait, what about you? Come on, you can do it. What do you think men deserve admiration for?
I agree with her statement.
Damn. I see why no one dates Miami girls.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Let's just look at girls.
Okay.
Some jokes just write themselves. She was joking about having a sugar daddy, only to leave the street interview to have dinner with her sugar daddy.
I'll tell you 2 things I did to have the most amazing time while I was dating, because it seems like you guys are out there suffering and I just cannot relate because I had a great time while I was single. Number 1, I made sure that I had experiences. I was not going on dates with a man who was not offering me experiences. You need to provide your value add or else I'm not coming. That's why so many of you feel let down, because you literally get nothing out of it. You're going to the park, and then when it doesn't work out, of course you wasted your time because all you did was go to the park. Like, you had to offer me something in order for it to make sense for me to give you my time, because my time is valuable. Number 2, I treated my entire dating experience as if I was the bachelorette and I was going through contestant, which means the more you did for me, the more time you got. Like, I ranked them and it was very obvious that they were getting ranked.
So in other words, she's for sale and the highest bidder wins. Nice. And with that purchase, you get a woman with negative feminine aura. It's a good deal.
And this is why men are going on these low budget dates like coffee or a walk. And if they do get dinner, it's 50-50 because gold diggers have flooded the dating scene and all they care about is your wallet.
Y'all would not believe what just happened. Like, I literally went on a date with a guy, and let's just say, mind you, he's sitting right next to me. I ordered what I want. He didn't want to order anything because he ate. So he just ordered a drink. I ordered what I wanted, and he hears it clearly because he's right next to me. The food comes. He started making all these comments. Oh, you ordered that? Oh, you gonna eat all that?
Damn.
Mind you, I told him that my friend flew into town and that after dinner I was going to go see her because she wanted me to pull up on her or whatever. He's like, did you order some food for your friend? He was like, if I wasn't here, would you order all that? Baby, you think I can't afford a meal? I said, honestly, if you wasn't here, I would have still ordered like this. This is how I eat with my friends. This is how I eat when I'm by myself.
You lying?
Crazy. But the kicker is, this man said, oh, I'm gonna go. I said, okay. He lays down $100, walks off. Mind you, he called us a black truck to dinner. So I rode with him in an Uber. He left. He didn't say anything besides I'm gonna go, and then set the money down and then dipped off. He didn't ask if I needed a ride, how was I gonna get home. He didn't ask what the bill was, nothing. Mind you, this is a 45-year-old man, grown Nigerian man.
You gotta love how women pretend to be strong and independent, but the second the bill comes, it's always a big issue. And you gotta love when they start saying, well, I have no issue paying, but then the second they do have to pay, they make a whole TikTok about it.
I am a gold digger. Why am I a gold digger? Because I dig for gold in myself. I met Grant Cardone and we start dating. He was definitely the wealthiest or richest guy that I had ever dated. And around his circle, in his family and his friends, I kept hearing she's a gold digger, you better watch out, and she's only in it for herself. And
that's
escalated quickly.
That would have annoyed me just because I had to be right that I'd do it by myself and I don't need him. And it kind of caused a little bit of a conflict.
Yeah.
Until I looked at it and I went, you know what? I cannot let these things affect me in my life. If you own it, if you actually start calling yourself a gold digger, which I did, I was like, I am a gold digger. Why am I a gold digger? Because I dig for gold in myself. I've been digging for gold since I moved out here at 17. And if I'm willing to do it in myself, then I'm certainly willing to demand and expect it of others. So I'm like, yeah, I'm a gold digger and I'm going to dig for it out of him, and I have.
All that sounds good in theory, but keep in mind, she married a multi-millionaire, almost a billionaire, so her whole thing of she's a gold digger, but she also expects her husband or boyfriend to be a gold digger is a whole bunch of BS.
Right before he said he gonna take you on a date, what you gonna do is, I don't give a damn if you just met him, what you gonna do is cut your water off, right? And then you gonna go in the house and say, man, the people just cut my water off. I can't take a bath before we go on a date. I'm $100 short on my white bill. That's how you gonna get $100. If he don't give you the $100 for your water bill or whatever the case may be, you ain't gonna go on a date with him because he don't give a damn if you shower or not.
You gotta admit, these gold diggers are getting very creative with the way they get money out of men for dates.
A new dating app is here where women set their deposit rates on their dating profile in order for men to pay for women's preparation costs for dates.
I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you this is the best damn dating app you have ever seen, because there is a clear difference here where the woman can set the deposit rate and the man can pay for her date preparation costs.
And if you're thinking to yourself right now, wait a second, isn't that just redacted? Yeah, it is. This app was created by Amanda. She said in a recent TikTok that she only goes on dates if men will pay for all of her preparation. Makeup, hair, eyelashes, I don't know, you name it. She has a bill for her date before she even arrives. An app developer reached out to her and said, we'll make this for you, and now it's live.
Oh, and to everyone who said you can't do that, guess what? I just did.
I'm pretty sure this is a real human being. I have to start asking myself this now every time I see a video. Is it AI? Is it not? This app where you set your deposit rate is called Courted. The founder says this is really cute because you can tell your friends we met on Courted. He courted me, instead of telling them, yeah, we agreed upon a dollar amount and there was a transaction, and then I went on a date with him, which would translate to the oldest profession in the book, wink, wink. This is crazy enough to work, by the way. It is. There will be a market for it. There will be men that pay for it. And the way they dress it up will be enough for women to allow themselves to have their head hit the pillow at night and not think anything of it.
My question is, what is the difference between being on a Courted app and being a sugar daddy? Because it's the same concept. You're paying for a woman's time, and you know who else charges for their time? Wink, wink.
Check this out. I went on a date with this girl one time. I forget where we were going. Where was it at? Might have been in like Chicago or something like that. We went on a date. I got to the spot, right? We were just sitting at the bar, waiting for our table, getting drinks, whatever. She opened up her phone. The last thing she had on her phone was Aaron Gordon's net worth.
You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying,
You feel me?
That's
I was like, yo, this is wild, yo.
And females are
wild.
smart these days because they can put off an image to where like they don't care about that. They're not in it for the bread. They just have your best interest at heart. But man,
this man went on a first date with a certified gold digger. And as you can tell by his story, I highly doubt they had a second date.
Do not date broke guys. Do not date guys that have no money, have no job. Do not date them. Now, what is a broke guy? A broke guy is a guy with no ambition, no drive. A man with ambition and drive will always have money. He will always find a way to have money, you know?
What?
But a broke guy that expects you to give him money, that doesn't want to do anything and feels like the whole world is against him and he cannot figure it out, whatever. Do not date these guys, okay? This is all fun and games. Like, a guy doesn't have to have money when you're in your teenage years. It's all fun and games, ha ha, blah blah. But when you are a woman over 21, okay, we all know what financial stress is, and especially when your man cannot provide anything. Me personally, I am not attracted to guys that have no money. I am simply not. I'm attracted to money, I'm attracted to power, I am attracted to a man that is in his masculine energy and is willing to provide and protect. That is what I want in a man. I am truly telling you, if a man is not willing to provide for me, I would much rather date a woman. I like to take care of the woman. I will go into my masculine energy and I will take care of a woman. Why? Because honestly, they're more beautiful to look at.
There's plenty of ambitious, goal-driven men who are not rich, so her whole gold-digging TED Talk falls on deaf ears. The more of these modern dating examples we watch, the more I understand why so many men are choosing to stay single.
So I've officially been a gold digger for like a month, and I just wanted to like report back on how it's been going. First of all, there's something to be said for a guy who hasn't met you yet that sends you money.
What a loser!
Especially without you asking. That is just, I can't explain it. I can't explain that. The way that feels is, and then like, I feel like they try to show off so much that something that would have so impressed me before, I'm like, oh, only 5 million. As if I don't have credit card debt and like am doing this because I'm the one who needs money. I'm like, oh, that's not enough millions. And like, don't get mad at me and take this too seriously and be like, this is a problem with women. I am living in life right now as if I am in The Sims. Okay, so this is just like something that I need to try as part of my personal simulation. Please don't make this like a commentary thing about dating, okay? Anyways, I'll report back. Should this be a series? Gold Digger Diaries?
I hope you guys caught that one little snippet of when she said these men keep trying to show off their wealth. If you have nothing else to show off, if you have no personality, no character, you're not funny, then yes, of course, the only thing you're going to show off is your wealth because you have nothing else. And these gold-digging women absolutely love it.
I just had a client pay a $1,000 deposit for an overnight date with me in 1 year's time. So I'm a professional girlfriend from Sydney, and it is not uncommon for my clients to book days, weeks, months, and in this case, a year in advance.
Damn.
Okay, the year in advance is definitely a record breaker, but I have like 7 other bookings also for next year. I think the first booking that I got for 2026 was like 4 months ago. So people find it quite wild when I tell them that my clients do book very far in advance. I would say that 99% of all of my bookings are booked in advance. Okay, so by now you're probably thinking like, why on earth would a guy book a companion so far in advance? So the first reason is my availability. I'm not always in Sydney, and if I'm on tour, I might only be there for a very short amount of time, and my tours almost always book out.
How, Sway?
So if you want to see me, it needs to be booked in advance. And my time in Sydney often books out as well because, well, I live in Sydney and I have a life and family and friends that I have to see too. The second reason is my client's schedule. Believe it or not, guys do actually like to schedule their bedroom activity time around their commitments too. They have work and lives that they need to also schedule their time around. Sometimes they might be visiting my city and might only be here for a few days. I would say that this is the most common occurrence, that they're traveling either interstate or internationally, and they want to make sure that the time that they want is definitely locked in for when they're going to be in Sydney. You might also be thinking like, how do they even know that they're going to want it in 1 year's time or next week or next month or whenever? So if a guy has a girl that they very fancy that is in front of them very scantily dressed, believe me, they are gonna want it. My clients being in the mood on the date that they have booked well in advance has never been an issue. In saying all of this, I just want to put a disclaimer that being booked by clients in advance is a luxury that does come with time and experience. I very rarely got pre-bookings in the first couple of years that I was in the industry.
So my question to everybody listening, what is the difference between a quote-unquote companion and a woman on one of those apps where a man has to pay for her to get ready? Like, what's the difference, as I asked earlier? With that being said, that is it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it as to why men are just done with these gold diggers. I hope you guys like these examples I put in front of everybody. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Have a great day.